sellers and buyers. Just in business, period. As a customer, or as a vendor, or a merchant. I'm both. Anybody in business is both. Because you got to buy shit to resell. So you're a customer then. Then you're a vendor when you resell it. And trust me, they're going to tax you too on these platforms. They're going to tax you. They're going to send you a 1099. You sell online, they're going to send you a 1099K. Whoever you doing your credit card transactions with. Because they're taking people's credit cards and debit cards, and they sending you cash. And the government wants to know where their money going. Because it is their money. And their name is on it. Their serial numbers is on it, just like a license plate. It's like your car is theirs, too. You can think whatever you want. Same like your house is theirs, too. And you can think whatever you want. Because the land is theirs, they claim. And you just taking up space. So you can laugh at those trailer park people all you want. You're doing the same thing with your house. Like the people is doing the same thing with these buildings. It's the same shit. Same difference. You got to pay basically rent to sit up on this land, with build shit on the land. And it ain't yours. Because the minute they want to come and take it, even if they got to make something up, they'll give you a chance to move. If you don't, they'll help you move. And they'll tear your shit down with a fucking wrecking ball and a bulldozer and run the damn railroad through there. Or build some kind of government building there, whatever they want to do. Build a highway through there. I'll be just listening to people. You don't know no better. What's that, miniature schnauzer? Yeah. I used to groom dogs when I first got out of high school. That's how I knew. It's a good dog. They got giant schnauzer too. It's a real good police dog in Germany. Yeah. You know that, right? Have a good day. There I go again. Showing off. Yeah, I went to school for attack training and obedience training and dog and cat grooming, really animal grooming. Yeah, and I remember when I seen the cut. That's a schnauzer cut, and he's small, so that's a miniature schnauzer. Those are good dogs. Then they got a giant schnauzer. They're usually black. Got the same haircut, but they big. And those dogs, they basically terriers. Terriers are some real rambunctious dogs, real energetic and feisty, like a pit bull. A bulldog is just a lazy ass, slobbering, little short, stumpy, little legs, but muscular. Like a little short, husky, stumpy, husky dude. You know, that kind of a man. A little short, muscle-bound dude. And then a terrier is like the slim, energetic guy. Like a slim dude that's energetic. Like a slim dude that's feisty and fight anybody. That dude ain't scared of shit. Brave. Skinny dude. Well, take them and you mix them together. The short, husky, lockjaw, Yeah, and the bulldog got the lockjaw. You take that lockjaw husky, same way like a short dude. Short dude get a hold of your neck, you finish. Get a hold of you, period. A short, muscular dude. A little short cock diesel dude. Yeah, his best bet to win is to grab you. And that's just what bulldogs do, but since they ain't got hands, they do it with their mouth. And they're locked, and God bless them with a locked jaw. You take the feisty dude, and you mix them together. And you got a pit bull. There you go. A feisty, rambunctious, troublemaking little dog mixed with a lockjaw husky dog. There you go. You got a pit bull, a pit dog that kills other dogs, locks on people, and won't let go. You do whatever you want. When you fight them, you got to have a wedge. It's like there's a wedge you put between their teeth to break them off the other dog. Now this fish down here, look, if y'all could see. Look, see? See that fish? This thing was running crazy Friday. That tells me that there was rain upstate. That's what it told me, that there was rain upstate. I'm gonna stretch this further. I'm not gonna walk straight home. I'm gonna walk down this way and walk another half a mile. These people. I'll make it another half a mile. So my block is this block here. I'm gonna go down this way and go up another block, but I still feel energy. I'm gonna walk this quarter mile, and then when I get on the back side of this, which is on the other side of this field, I walk another quarter mile. And that'll make a half. And that will make it a 8.5 mile walk instead of an 8 mile walk. I'm squeezing another half a mile. That's all. Here come the bugs, man. The last time I came through here on foot, besides the days I've been walking this month, there was I seen a coyote in the middle of the field. I got a video on that. When I did this cut back across thing like I'm doing now, to squeeze in some more mileage. Now they building 55 plus apartments. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen in the next year or two, next couple of years, which is all it's gonna take. Probably 2.5 years, the next 2 years. I'm gonna see what's gonna go down. Because what I could do is put in applications for these older people places where you gotta be like a certain age and have a certain amount of money, Because if you have too much, it all boils down to the money in the bank. But if you have too much, you get Social Security. You gotta be in a certain underprivileged type of a situation. Cause look at you as you're getting workers Social Security, but there's like a limit. You can't make but so much money a month to be eligible to move into their complex. And there's no kids in there. They be older people. So you don't have to worry about children and all that bullshit. These are retired people. Like a retired community. Where people retire. And then some of the communities will take younger people that are disabled. They be disabled. And they'll take them too. Because of the income. But they got certain programs for certain people. I never looked that way yet. Because I got too much money. They're not letting me in none of those places like that. They ain't giving me no breaks, especially out here. I did the history, I did my research on these people out here before I came. Yeah, I did my research. There's a guy in the community I live in. He claims he works. And I know he's not telling the truth. I know he's a liar. He ain't telling the truth. And he's telling me about, like my homie. He's been getting disability. My homie from New York, the one I first moved out here with. He already been here with his family. And I moved into a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom place that he already had. And the rent was low. He got me out here and started looking for a damn house to rent. And I told him, I would really rather live by myself if I'm gonna do that. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom ain't bad. Pay $500 a piece. He said he'd pay the bills. So that wasn't bad. Then he starts talking about, start gaming me and shit. And I knew that other place was gonna cost us much more. And he's telling me, oh, you could pay the same amount you pay here. Just come on with me. Already got the dude, basically got the dude convinced. Moved across the street from his mom. And she said that she wasn't putting her name on nothing else, but she had her name on that apartment already that we was living in. And I said, damn, what he got me into? We went through some legal stuff and this and that. Well, he did, they did, and I let his mother know what was going on. He got mad. Tonight, he's in the place. It costs like $1,900 a month. So he went from paying $500 and maybe $100 and change on the bills, maybe $600, because he ain't got no cable and none of that. Still ain't got cable. He went from paying that to paying 3 times as much. Because I went and got my own place. And I had to pay like $200 more to live by myself. So that's great. I got my own everything. So I rather did that than to go for the shit he was trying to pull. He said some foul shit to me. I said some foul shit back. We exchanged some words, cursed each other out. And we're still friends. We friends from way back from junior high school. I flew him out to New York. Because this is Phoenix. Yeah, I was talking on the other video. Kept talking about Arizona this, Arizona that, and South Arizona, and Northern Arizona. Well, when I say that, I'm talking about north and south of Phoenix. North and south of the Phoenix area. Because this is the Phoenix area. I live in downtown Chandler. He lives in South Chandler, going down towards Tucson, which is nothing but like 7 miles. Well, from here, it's about 8 miles from here. Because I already know from my crib to where he live at is 6.3 miles by foot. So right now, I'm 2.25 miles from home. So from here, it's about 9 miles almost from here, where I'm at. Then after that, the next city is Tucson. Yeah, but we all good. We had another little incident. You know, it's always going to be something amongst friends. You just got to fucking live with it, that's all. Live with it or not. If that's going to be your friend, it's going to be your friend. Life ain't going to happen your way 100% all the time. I started going to the casino with him. And I'm not a gambler. Not a drinker. Not a weed smoker. Not a gambler. Not a woman chaser. And I wound up doing all that shit. Even picked up a woman in there. I let him have her. Take her to your house. He was driving. I spoke on it the other video. I'm the one that had the money. He ain't had no money. Both of them was broke. The casino took their money, or they gave their money to the casino. I was winning and holding on to vouchers and all that. Cashing in the vouchers, giving them the money. I'm supposed to cash in those vouchers and then take that money home. To make sure, even if you lose, you don't lose it all, lose a little bit. Don't lose everything and walk out of there with flat pockets. You gotta be crazy. You gotta have a strategy. And even if you don't win, at least you get out of there with like 70% of your money. Or 65 or 60, or however you want to plan it. Because you're gonna win. And you gotta know when to hold them in the fold type of thing. And yeah, I paid ticket that time. Then the other times, I wasn't doing anything. Since I've been out here. Haven't been doing anything with these women out here. Picked up that lady at the casino. He ran up on me. She was all on my dick. He ran up on me when he seen what I was doing. And he was busted broke. I'm the one that had the money. So I'm treating them. Then it came time to go. He took her home to the house where he in. That little dirty stink white lady. She's one of those gambling hookers. Looking for a gambler to take her home. I didn't want her to come over with me. That's the day I drank some that cinnamon stuff with the devil on it. That cinnamon whiskey stuff. Whatever the fuck the name of that. Fireball. I think it's the devil and a pitchfork on there. I bought like 4 of these little bottles. And they wasn't those little skinny ass bottles either. Those little thick bottles. I think they cost like $1.75 or $2 each. I bought 4 of them shits in like this 7-Eleven type store. And I had two of them on the way over there. And I had this 24-ounce can of beer. I told you about this already. And I drank half the beer down to like 12 ounces. I put a tissue in there and put it in between. Because he got this van type of car. Here's the other side of the field, like I was telling y'all, see? And I got later on that night, had guy said, give me the keys to the truck or whatever the hell it is. It's like an SUV, I guess you would say. Going in, drinking the rest of that beer. But I was feeling pretty good. I was winning. He was losing. I was winning. And I was like, yeah. I went and I drank 2 more and finished the beer. That all happened in about, I don't know, that all happened in about maybe 3 hours. Had no space. It was spaced out enough. Well, I wasn't acting a fool. It was all spaced out. Responsibly. I was drinking responsibly because I'm in public. I'm in the casino. And I'm not buying their drinks. I'm going out to the car. I seen other people out there drinking and smoking weed and stuff. In the parking lot. Do whatever you want. I didn't really see anybody smoking weed, but I basically knew what they was doing. I saw what they was basically doing. They was doing what I was doing, but I wasn't smoking. I was drinking, and I went back in. He was at the poker table, and I said, how you doing? Because we got a pact that where one of us wins some good money, we gonna share the money with each other. And there was a couple of machines all the way in the back that I like. I go to each end of the casino. Never in the middle. I go to the ends. The casino is gigantic. So it's gonna take a while to find me if you come looking for me. And I was walking past, I was like towards the middle, and this white lady kept looking at me. She wasn't really bad looking, but you could tell that she's been ran through. Like in most women her age, that's a given. In the place where she's at, she's in the casino. And it's like midnight type shit, man, come on. Or past midnight. And she sat there and lost all her money. And I was just sitting there talking with her. Then here come homie coming up from the poker game where he lost all his money except for some. So he started playing the slot machines. As usual, when his money gets funny and low. So then him and her started whispering, and I let them get buddy-buddy. I didn't try to interfere. You could have that old beat-up chick. I didn't interfere and let them bond. And they both sat up there and was broke. So now they're looking at me. So I'm like, we're all together, you know. I said, we're all together, so I ain't gonna dog them out You got a nice looking black chick right here. She got a nice body on her. She's walking in the middle of the street. Y'all can see her. Never seen her before. And she well built too. Yeah, she got a whole lot of ass too. She's a light jogger. I see why. She carrying that big thing on her back. There was another black guy jogging up this way. They're probably together. Like those people on the bike. That was like 6 miles ago. Ah, boy. Got a mile and a half to go. Yeah, so I said everybody was awake and lively and everything. So I said, take me home. You know, he felt fucked up. I went and bought some food too. Bought some, that was on a Tuesday. Because it was Taco Tuesday in that place. And earlier I bought some tacos, put it in the refrigerator. And I bought some tacos and I put it in the refrigerator and I brought out some more money. Brought out like a couple of more $100. Then we went back to the casino. That's how we got back at 8 o'clock in the morning. He was driving his car, his thing. They didn't know how much I had. I spent about $50 more on them. Or 40, something like that. Because I had tickets to cash out, too. I think I had $140 when I got back home out of the 200. And he took the chick with him. Then he calls in the next morning, like the party, as if the party still is going on. I went to bed at 8 o'clock. I woke up at 10:30, and that's when I figured out I had anxiety. That's when I figured that out, like I told you. Had anxiety. I said, what the fuck? That's from drinking that coffee, being fucking half drunk, drinking coffee, black coffee, and then trying to catch a nap. I had woke up and I was feeling terrible. I said, why did I stay out that late, man? I don't never do that. I never stayed out like that in like years, in like 20-something years. Come home at 8 o'clock in the morning? Come on. I don't never do that shit. Get caught by the sun? Hell no. But that's what I get for fucking with those kind of people. And I'm gonna say it, those kinds of people. But I'm a grown man and I ain't making no excuses. That's just the way it is, man. And I did it. And that's what alcohol and drugs will do for you. I ain't smoke shit. I probably had like an ounce of weed in the house. I gave him some out of it like a few days before. I gave him a couple of big buds. He claims he don't smoke no more. He says, yeah, I'm gonna give it to one of my girls. No, nigga, you smoked it. You're hanging around people that's smoking, you smoking too. You're hanging around people that's drinking, you're drinking too. He drinks and he smokes. He just tries to be slick about it. Where me, I'm bold with it. I'm bold and happy and sharing and caring. and being rambunctious and loud and talking reckless and violent and shit. Like I'm looking for a fight or something. When we were fighting, I would have a smile on my face, we'd be fighting. Like playing basketball growing up or fighting or anything. Because I love it. I'm fighting, I'm playing ball with a smile. Busting your ass with a smile on my face. I didn't ever know I was doing that until some people was telling me. They said, yeah, man, you was tearing them niggas up in that game, man. You was scoring like crazy, man. You had a smile on your face the whole time. I'm like, what? And another dude told me I had a fight. A fist fight. He said I was smiling. I'm like, well, that's because I liked what I was doing, I guess. Like a dog wagging his tail. When he's biting your ass and wagging his tail, he likes it. Like attack dogs. Watch what they do. You can watch shit on TV. Like I said, I went to school. When I got high school for that shit. Yeah, when they're attacking those guys with the pads on, they're wagging their tail. They like what they're doing. Look at that guy on the bike again. We see each other. He see me back out here. See me for a month now. He catch me on the way coming back. Yeah, so I let him go ahead on, and he called me the next morning. Now I'm like, yeah, what? He goes, what you doing, boss? Or something to that effect. What you doing, bro? So I'm not doing. I just woke up. You just woke me up. I wasn't even really sleeping. I feel terrible. He's like, so what you gonna do this morning, man? You doing anything? Because he know that I got away with money. I didn't give him no money for his pocket or for the girl. I ain't paying for nobody's pussy like that. He spent all this, but I gave them in the casino. I ain't gonna let him drop me off at my house and go, here, bro, and give him $40, $50. No. You're on your own. I mean, it's like I haven't gave him throwing money before. And he's done the same. So that's not the point. Point is that I shouldn't have been drinking. And that's the day I exposed myself to him. So since he got some drunks in his family, he figured that, you know, maybe he could take advantage of something. I guess. I don't fucking know. But I ain't that stupid. Once I turn you off, you're done. When I turn the faucet off, it's over for that night. And I could get away and have a pocket full of money. And you can know it too. See, in the streets, niggas will rob you for doing that. But we're like family. So we ain't gonna do that to each other. And basically that's what happened. I'm like, nope. I ain't going nowhere. I'm feeling kind of funny, man. So I call you when I feel better, man. I'm not going nowhere, I'm not doing shit. And that's exactly what happened. I was done, man. That took me 3 days to recover from that one night. Took 3 days. I know it was Tuesday. It was Wednesday morning. I didn't recuperate until Saturday. Till that Saturday. And I say recuperate, I mean stay inside. I mean, I was sick. I was nervous. I was throwing up. I was shaky, cold, sweating, had a fever, hot and cold, all that shit I told you all before. Tell you, hangovers are nothing but withdrawal, man. Went through that withdrawal bullshit. You can go ahead. You can go ahead. And that was just what I went through. I was sick, man, for like 3 days. I fucked up. And that was all from drinking. I'm drinking all that cinnamon bullshit. And beer. And actually I had beer at home too. In the refrigerator, I had Budweiser's. Even when we went back to get that, pick up the extra money, I drank a Budweiser. And then too. So I must say that's equivalent to like a half a 6-pack and probably like maybe 3/4 of a pint of alcohol without eating anything. And being on an empty stomach in that casino. That was like 3 months ago. And like I told you before, that same shit happened again about a month ago. But this time it happened at the house, at the apartment. And that time I smoked weed. And him and that guy up next door I was telling you. Yeah, I get a fool that day. And it really took me about a week to get my shit together. I'm not lying. It took about a week. For the other time it took 3-4 days. This time it took about 5 days before I even felt any kind of normal. Then it took another 5 days just so I could feel like, oh, I'm back type shit. Another 4 or 5 days. Because in my mind, I'm saying, I'm not doing shit. I'm cold turkey in it. I'm detoxing. That's it. I'm fasting. Because you're going to be fasting anyway. Because you're throwing up. You ain't never thinking about eating. You ain't got no appetite. So your body's automatically going to go into fast mode. Whenever you get sick, your body goes into fast mode. Whenever anyone gets sick, your body, that's why you don't eat. But you must drink something. You must drink, at least drink water. And I did that shit for like 4 days. 3-4 days. Then on the 5th day, I ate a little something. I think I had a piece of cheese or something. I think I ate some peanut butter on some toast or some shit. And I just slowly but surely got back. What I'm saying is by the time I got my appetite back and was eating meals, it was about 10 days. That's what I'm trying to say. It was about 10 days when I got back to homeostasis. It took like 10 days before I was able to eat, sleep, and shit correct. Like normal. Sleep, eat, because I wasn't even sleeping good or none of that, man. Kidding me? Wasn't sleeping. Had insomnia. Rhythm was off. Biorhythms was off. My circadian rhythm was off. Every day felt like it was the weekend or some shit. You know your circadian rhythm is off then. If every day feels like it's a holiday or the weekend type shit. That's because you're partying like it's a fucking holiday or a weekend. Then every day start feeling like that. If you're retired, that's why a lot of people be dying when they retire. That's how my homie died. He was my best friend. He was trying to get me to come to Tampa for years. I finally went down there. He died the next day. I went down there. He got it on Facebook like he lifting weights and he fucking working out and he's in good shape and this and that. Because me and him was some big husky niggas. He was about 1.5 inches almost taller than me. But we both was big niggas. When I say big niggas, I mean like over 250 and muscle. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, after he retired, he started losing weight. He shriveled up. I'm saying something's wrong with him. He kept telling me, nah, nigga, something wrong with you. I say, ain't nothing wrong with me, something wrong with you. You don't get skinny that fast. And he said, oh, you gotta work on your core. Work on your core? Nigga, you look like an Ethiopian that haven't drank water in fucking weeks, man. And still alive. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Because he was going to Dominican Republic, Curacao, Costa Rica, messing with those hoes. Getting those guides that guide him through the street type shit. That's like me going into the hood saying, yo, where the pussy? You know, in one of those street corner stores. Buy a bunch of niggas a bunch of beer and a bottle of liquor. And say, where the hoes at? They're going to take you to the neighborhood hoes. That probably half of them done already been with. You can't go to another country like that. And they be fucking tourists from all over the world. You can't be eating them out and doing all kind of nasty shit with them. And you know that that's tourist pussy. You gotta be out of your fucking mind. And I let him know, man. He kept trying to get me to go to Dominican Republic with him. I got some friends online that's down there, girls. But I know what they are. Are you falling for that game? It's a game, man. Whew. Yeah, it's all a game, man. And he got so small from being like 275, 270. The biggest he said he got, I think he was bigger than that. He was close to 300. I had got up to 293. And before that, I knew I had lost weight. So I estimated I was up to like 308 at one time. My estimate. But definitely I was like 297 on my Tenets Scarehead digital scale. I kept on telling him, no, that shit's wrong. Arguing with him. I mean, it's a digital scale. What are you talking about? My scale said I weighed 286. His shit's had me 11 pounds or more. That's almost 300 pounds. And I done lost weight. So you telling me that I done lost like 10, 11 pounds. So you telling me that I was weighing like 308? He said, according to the scale, yeah. I was in denial. But I got the weight off, man. I had got down to like 197. I didn't feel good at that weight. Felt weak. I was very muscular, but that's just for show. Deep down, I felt weak. Deep down, I felt very weak. Then I finally put some weight back on. And I was hanging around 208. I still wasn't feeling strong. Because I was doing keto and all that other crazy shit.